Welcome back to the Sports Whip. I'm Corey Keys, joined by Stephen Quinn and David Henson live from Cowboys Stadium. The Ole Miss Rebels were able to defend their Cotton Bowl Classic title with a 21-7 victory over the Oklahoma State Cowboys just a few moments ago. Guys, this really isn't the game we expected it to be.
No, obviously both teams have a lot of offensive prowess. For Oklahoma State, Des Bryant was missing, but still, Coach Nutt said in his press conference, he expected this high-scoring game. That's definitely not what we saw.
Exactly. We definitely both saw both teams' defense step up. We weren't expecting, I wasn't expecting the defense to step up as much as they did. We thought they could hold them, but, not like that.
And it's got to go a long way for Ole Miss. They come back against a team who was running another read option offense after a disappointing loss to Mississippi State, and you step up and you are the reason your team won this game. Now, I want to talk about Jevin Sneed. He was knocked out of the game earlier on a crackback block after an interception. His head hit the ground. They said there was no concussion. He came out for a little bit, saw a little bit of Nathan Stanley. What do you think about the quarterback battle going into next season?
Well, I talked to Coach Ken Austin, the offensive coordinator, after the game, and he said it flat out. Sneed's going to have to play better in order to keep his job. I think that's really the issue at hand here. Ole Miss fans, they weren't sure whether they should be relieved or intrigued when Stanley came in. That was his second interception. You see flashes of brilliance. We've seen the projections at the beginning of the year. This guy has the talent to be a top quarterback, but it's not always there. There's certainly some still work that needs to be done. I don't expect him to go to the NFL. That was obviously an option at the beginning of the year. And to reiterate it, what Coach Austin said, he's going to have to play better.
Exactly. Jevin came in with these huge expectations this year. He didn't live up to it. He started off slow this game. I think all the fans, Ole Miss fans here, were ready for Stanley to get in. He got in and didn't impress really. He didn't do any better or worse than Jevin did.
And next, we want to talk about Dexter McCluster. This was last year's Cotton Bowl offensive MVP. He defends that with another Cotton Bowl MVP award. What more can you say about the guy?
Exactly. This guy is unbelievable. As Coach Nutt put it, he's got a heart as big as this stadium we're standing in here right now. This real stat that I think everyone was just shocked by was the fact that this is a guy, the first player in SEC history with 1,000 yards rushing and 500 receiving. He's clearly a guy who can do it all.
Yeah, no doubt. He always talked about his heart. It's there, and people might have underestimated him going into the season. Everyone knew he was a playmaker, but with his size, everyone always doubted him. But with his speed, going down the sideline 86 yards, second longest play ever in Cotton Bowl history.
Well, guys, it's been a busy week. I want to thank all you guys and everybody else who helped us out for doing all of our coverage here in Dallas. Of course, our coverage was sponsored by Domino's. You can visit Domino's at www.domino's.com. You can visit the West Jackson location in Oxford if you're looking for a pizza. You might be after the Rebels win 21-7 back-to-back Cotton Bowl champions, the Ole Miss Rebels. Thank you for tuning in to us all week on the DMOnline.com.